Hey everybody, so this is like a huge fucking game update. Like I always say, I'm not rich, but the last game update was like in December or maybe even before. So there's like several, like 4 to 5 months of stuff here. And I have some stuff for basically every system of Nintendo at least, and even some stuff on top of that. So I just quickly go right to it because this video is gonna be pretty long and I don't want to drag it out longer than I need to. I'll start with Game Boy stuff. I paid like $2 for these games. Roland's Curse. It's a nice little RPG. I love the music and it has a good save function. The battle system is a bit, geez, it's like a kind of a Zelda clone on some levels. Balloon Kid. I picked this one up from my fiance. She always talked about it and I really wanted to get her this, so when I saw it in the store I immediately picked it up. It's a side scroller kinda. You're floating in the air collecting balloons. Battletoads. It's basically a side scrolling beat 'em up. It's pretty nice. They really captured everything like in a NES and the SNES games. Rescue of Princess Blobbat. I have a boy on his blob on the NES. I really don't like the game basically because there's only one way you can finish the game, a very precise maneuvering you have to do, and I don't like it, but I bought it because I knew it. Blaster Master Jr., which in America I think is called Blaster Master Boy. I played it, I like it, but it's basically they took one element of the NES game, which is the top view shooting walking thingy. At least I didn't get far enough to experience anything else. Yeah. Kid Icarus of Myth and Monsters. Now you see how long it's been. I did a full review on this. The review will be linked here. So just click on that if you want my opinion. I absolutely love this game. Prices seems to own that. $5 I paid for the Kid Icarus and $5 for this one, Galore, which is another game from my fiance's youth. She wanted this one, so when we saw it we immediately picked it up. It's one of those games that has a Mario appearance in it. Basically it's Arkanoid. One I got from Christmas from my brother. Those of you that followed me for a while know how much I hated King Kong on the GameCube version, so when I saw he got me this I was like, oh dude, what the fuck. It's different and it's even more annoying. It's not as linear, but I don't know, I played it for a few minutes to try it out and no. A game I got from my brother-in-law, I guess I would say, is Star Wars The Complete Saga on a DS. And I like it, I love it, it's very good. The only thing I have to complain about this game is it doesn't feel as Lego as it should. They could have made it look more like Lego. It basically feels like I'm playing a Star Wars game, which is obvious, but they could have done more with the Lego department. I absolutely love the gameplay and everything of this game. It's very nice. Which I just got recently for my birthday as Pokemon White. I don't need to explain to you guys how Pokemon works. I've always been a fan and I will always be a fan of the gameplay, the idea of the game, the concept and everything. A lot of the Pokemons look way too weird. They don't look original anymore at all. And some of them just are plain stupid. Nonetheless, I still love the game. And I picked White because it's either Forest White or City Black, I think it was called. And I'm a nature kind of guy, which was the final hint for me of picking White. My starter is, crap, I have the French ones, all the names are different. I have the Piggy, because the green one looks unoriginal shit, and I know I don't like the last evolution form of the water dude. Spirit Tracks, Spirit Tracks and Phantom Hourglass. I'm not gonna get a lot of agreement on this, but I prefer Phantom Hourglass by a long shot. I finished Hourglass, I'm still playing Tracks, but you have more freedom in there. Spirit Tracks, you're on a railroad and you basically have to follow the railroad, and Phantom Hourglass, it's just more full. They tried developing character stuff a lot more in Spirit Tracks, but somehow I feel Phantom Hourglass feels more adventurous to me. You're way too pushed in Spirit Tracks to go here and there. You don't have a lot of freedom with it. the NES, 2 cartridges only. The last one I needed in the programmable series. There's 3 games in programmable series, and you can create your tracks in this one. The game itself, Mag Rider, is kinda boring. I've seen better racing games and shooting racing games on the NES. Like Road Blasters, for example. Metroid. It took me a little bit long to get this one, but absolutely love it, no regrets. The atmosphere, the graphics, the gameplay, this game just... It's not just a simple classic, it's a very fucking good game. As people tend to say, you know, it's a classic, but classic doesn't mean good. It's the European versions of Ice Climbers and Super Mario Bros. Both complete with the booklets and everything. There's no styrofoam in this one, because when you compare it to another game, you see it's cartridge sized. For example, it's a classic game, but I don't like it that much. I really don't. You basically just jump up and you destroy the grounds to get higher and higher. The ceilings, I should say. But I want to play it with 2 players, because I have a feeling with 2 players it's a lot more fun with the European art and everything. Just like Ice Climber. DuckTales 2, pretty rare game. It is by far not as good as the first one. I preferred the first one, but I saw it. I only paid like $10 for it, and the only thing is missing is the booklet, but it has the styrofoam though. Corvette ZR1 Challenge, and it has like perspective changes in the game, and I absolutely love that idea. Absolutely love this game. I never heard of it for Swordmaster. I picked it up because I never heard of it. It had the box and I think the booklet as well, but I keep my NES booklet somewhere else. And it's like a Wizards and Warriors kind of thing. You really have to focus on blocking and sword fighting. The graphics in this game look really good. The gameplay is perfect. The music is excellent. I absolutely love this game. I highly recommend it if you ever see it. Super Nintendo. Only one game on Super Nintendo. Terra Nigma. I started playing it and I absolutely love it. I think it's the 3rd part, and I think it was called the Soul Blazer trilogy. I haven't looked enough into it yet, but the Illusion of Time or Illusion of Gaia in the US, I think. I absolutely love that game too, and this one again, it's a perfect trilogy. I absolutely love it. They stand apart, but I love the battle system and the music and the surroundings, and nothing else to say. It's an excellent RPG. Next up, N64. I have quite a few ones. Basically they were all like 50 cents, between 50 cents and €3. V-Rally 99. I don't like racing games that much. Beetle Adventure Racing, I always wanted this one because I remember playing it and I remember having a good time with it, but I guess I changed. Let's just keep it at that. Mission Impossible. Me and fiance both wanted this game, and it's a 3rd-person James Bond kind of thing. You have to really get into it, but I absolutely still love it. World Driver Championship, a game I did not know yet, but my fiance knew it. Another game from her past, and she wanted it. And prices, oh no, it's no longer on that. I think it was €2.90, and without exaggerating, this game has the most beautiful graphics on the N64. I saw these graphics and I was like, holy shit, how can they make it look that good on the N64? It's Holy Magic Sanctuary. I always wanted this game ever since I saw it, because it looked kinda good, but it looked kinda empty in the guides. And when I played it, it looked just as empty. It's an open field RPG kinda thingy, but you have villages and stuff like that, and a very weird, annoying battle system which tried making it look more RPG like, turn-based, but they limit the field of your battle, and that's not only very annoying, but with the empty world, I don't know, the game is too empty. But I know that once I'm into it, I will start liking it more. Mario Party 2 Complete Unbox, which was also a birthday present from my fiance, this one. And Mario Party 8 on the Wii, it sucked so much. It's fun playing, but the mini games are so unoriginal because they start with this shaking stuff and all the Wii motion crap. But I love the classic ones, and Mario Party 2 is one of the best Mario Parties there is. You just can't go wrong with it. I don't need to explain to you guys what Mario Party is. GameCube, only one. Wave Race, Blue Storm. It's kind of a racing game, but it's more of an original. I don't mind racing games if they're original, like Wave Race on the Water or F-Zero. I love games like that, and even rally games. And I like the Need for Speed series as well, but shit like GT or Forza, I don't like shit like that. But I prefer the one on the N64 because the controls on this one are kinda awkward, but it still looks good and I like playing it. Last of the Nintendos, a few Wii games, just 3. One my fiance got for Christmas is Wii Sports Resort. I can't tell you guys anything about it yet because I haven't played it yet. Super Mario Galaxy 2 with the retarded disc. You got a disc with it that shows you. I didn't look at it seriously, people. How to play the game, and just like they do in Donkey Kong Country Returns and this one, when you die a lot, that they show you how to play the game. Are you serious, Nintendo? But nothing to say. I like the first one, and I love this one too. I don't like the map display they use, but you get used to it. It's not that bad, but I absolutely love the power-ups. The flower power-up, for example, the cloud flower thingy. I love that power-up. It's my favorite power-up of the whole Mario Galaxy series. I haven't finished it. I'm still playing this one. I'm over halfway finished with it. Final Wii game, Donkey Kong Country Returns. In my older video, a very old video, the Super Nintendo video, you guys see I love the first Donkey Kong Country. It's one of the best games ever made, and it's obvious they couldn't get the same atmosphere in this game because graphics wise this is just better, and I like the corny graphics the old one had, the special 3D effect thing they did with it. But I absolutely love this game. It is so fucking good. It's one of the best Wii games out there so far. I love two-dimensional platformers, absolutely love it, and only thing so far I can complain about is that there's only one animal in there, Rambi the rhino. But the levels, the music, it's just amazing. I still need to try it with 2 players though. Nothing to say. Excellent fucking game. If you have a Wii, get this game. Now to the etc. category, but we'll start with the Dreamcast. Space Channel 5. This is one of those love-hate relationships I have with this game because I watch my fiance play it. I can't play this thing for shit. The rhythm stuff, seriously, but I've grown fond of this game. I absolutely love it, and I suck so bad at it. But it's a rhythm game. They tell you up, up, down, and you do up, up, down. I can't do up, up, down. Evolution. The World of Sacred Device. I have Evolution World on the GameCube. The dungeons were very repetitive, very repetitive, but I still liked the games. I bought the one on the Dreamcast for the original one. It's a nice RPG turn-based stuff with some original attacks. I do really like it. A few random stuff. For my birthday, from my brother to convince me to go PlayStation. Screw you, bro. Final Fantasy Dissidia. I already played this one. I absolutely love it. I like it that you had Kefka and Terra from Final Fantasy VI because it's one of the better Final Fantasies. They could have personalized the fighting style of the characters a little bit more. Next up, Bionic Commando, which is a Christmas present from my brother. I couldn't find this game. I'm so fucking glad he gave it to me. Bionic Commando of the NES is my favorite game of all time. I said that for like a million times. It still is. And once I heard they did a remake, I wanted it. I never found the remake. But this is like what they did after the remake, you know, a full 3D on game, and I can't wait to play this thing. 3 PC games. These are the final 3 games. First one, another one from my fiance's past that she really wanted is Startopia. So it's like a SimCity, Caesar Populous kind of thing. Just create a civilization, but then in space. you create a space dock and people can go on vacation. You can get terrorists. They can bomb it. You just have to create workers and have biospheres on certain decks and stuff like that. And I really like it. It's very good. And these two, they're still sealed because I paid like €1 or €2 each at a store, and I know we have black and white, and Pac-Man World 3, my fiance picked this one, I picked this one, even though I always wanted black and white when it came out, but I didn't test any of these yet, so there's not a lot I can say to you guys about it. But this looks more like a platformer, and this is more like a spore kind of thing. You just have to create, raise and create a creature. So that is it of this way too overkill update. You see, for a whole long period I didn't get any new games, and then my internet went down and I started getting more and more games, so that's why this update is way too long. Stay real.